Okay, so vlog number 3, and I have absolutely nothing to say. No notes, no nothing, nothing to go by. I know that you guys enjoy these, oddly enough. And then, most importantly, I also wanted some kind of memoir, something that I can remember my prep by. Because a few years from now, I'm look back and think to this time, and things like this help. So why not? So, yes, I am 18 days away from the Jordan Cup, the biggest show I've ever done in my life. If you would have told me in 2007, when I decided to be a competitive bodybuilder, that I would be one day competing what I believe is the biggest show in biggest, most competitive, most baddest title in natural bodybuilding right now, I wouldn't know what to say. Not me. But we've come a long way, and very proud of that. Very proud of that. Just to say that I'm going to be up there with the best in my sport, and all these athletes work their butt off, to just be up there with those freaks. So that's crazy. Gets my blood boiling in a good way. So, not running out of gas. Not at all. I am not out of gas. I'm out of shows. That's basically what it's come down to. And, mentally I'm still there. I'm still exactly where I was in January 1st, which is basically when I decided to start this prep and start dieting. I was technically dieting mentally or thinking about my prep 5 minutes before it was midnight. So, I'm still there. I'm still there. And you know what? I do have something to say, because what I wanted to talk about today is actually what's been the motto these last few weeks, these last few months in my head. And it's a quote that comes from one of my favorite strength coaches ever. That being Dan John, who is just, he knows his stuff, but most importantly, he's very gifted at getting it across. Okay, the messenger is very important, and anyone who can teach high school kids how to behave and do well in a weight room and not act like jackasses, well, respect goes to you, bro. So his quote being, "You got to keep the goal the goal." Okay, the goal is to keep the goal the goal. That's exactly what it is. The goal is to keep the goal the goal, and that's important, because what ends up happening is we start so motivated that by the time we have 10 weeks of dieting under our belt, we either think about our off seasons and how good this is and how wonderful the pizza is going to be afterwards and all the things you're going to eat, and you forget that you are actually going to compete in a bodybuilding show in a few weeks. You have to keep the goal the goal. That is most important, okay? And I will admit, I do get sidetracked. I do think about how awesome the next offseason is going to be, given what I've learned during this prep and whatnot. But, you know what? At the end of the day, it's all about, did I take a step in some way to be better than yesterday? And they could be subtle things, but you have to keep the goal, okay?